Hello students, today we are going to start standard 6th subject maths, chapter number 13, profit loss. Practice set 31, question number 1. As you can see on page number 67, question number 1, the cost price and selling price are given in the following table. Find out whether there was a profit or a loss and how much it was. So that means they have given you the cost price values and selling price value, and you have to find the sum is of profit or a loss. So, and then how much it is. So first of all, let me tell you the formula of profit. So what is the formula of profit? As you know students, profit equal to selling price minus cost price, and loss formula is cost price minus selling price. So in this you have to remember that suppose selling price is greater. So in this selling price is greater and cost price is less. So that means the sum is of profit. You have to remember in this way. Okay. So now in this cost price and selling price. Here the cost price is more and selling price is less. So formula will be loss. Now your cost price is less and the selling price is more. So that means when selling price is more, you have to put profit formula. And when cost price is more, you have to put loss formula. Now with the help of formulas, we will find the answer. As you can see students here, so as you know, the first they have given you cost price. This is given. So cost price 4,500 and selling price 5,000. So among this, selling price is more than the cost price. So this sum is of profit. Profit equal to selling price minus cost price. So 5,000 minus 4,500. So you get 500. So here I have done the rough work. So as you can see 500 it has given. So you have to write here 500. So this is sum of profit. Now see the second, cost price equal to 4,100, selling price 4,090. So cost price is more than selling price. So that means this sum is of loss. So loss is equal to cost price minus selling price. Cost price is, put the values of cost price and selling price. You will get answer 10. Here I have done the minus. So now see the third one. So same way 10 is there, so you have to write here 10, loss 10. And see the third one, cost price value is given 700 and selling price value is given 799. So in among these two, selling price is more than the cost price. So that means this sum is of profit. So you will put the formula of profit because in this selling price is more. So 799 minus 700, you will get 99. So 99. Now let's see the fourth one. Here cost price is 1000, selling price is 920. So among these two, cost price is more than the selling price. When cost price is more, we have to put the loss formula. So what is the loss formula? Loss equal to selling cost price minus selling price. So 1000 minus 920, here I have done the minus. So as you can see here, answer has become 80. So here you have to write 80. Same way we will see question number 2. A shopkeeper brought a bicycle for rupees 3,000 and sold the same for 3,400. How much was his profit? That means in this sum they have already told you this sum is of profit. But how much profit we have to see? So from shopkeeper he has purchased bicycle of 3,000 and he sold this bicycle for 3,400. So we have to see how much profit. So let's see students. Profit formula is there. So that means you will put the profit formula. So first of all we will write the given. The cost price of a bicycle is 3,000 and the selling price of bicycle is 3,400. So profit equal to selling price minus cost price. Your formula. And you have to put the values. Cost price is this much and selling price is this. Now we have done the minus. We get 400. Shopkeeper's profit was 400. So cost price is this and selling price is this. Sorry, like selling price minus cost price, so we get answer 400. So that means shopkeeper profit was 400 rupees. Now let's see the third question. Sunanda Bai brought milk for rupees 475. She converted it into yogurt and sold it for rupees 700. How much profit did she make? That means Sunanda Bai brought milk for rupees 475 and she make yogurt from milk, and then she sold, she get 700 rupees. 700 rupees she sold. So how much profit did she make? So let's see the third. The cost price of milk is 475, that is given, and the selling price of yogurt is rupees 700. So you will use the profit formula. Profit equal to selling price minus cost price. So 700 minus 475, you will get 225. So that means Sunanda Bai made a profit of 225. Now let's see the fourth sum. The Jijamata Women Saving Group brought raw materials worth rupees 15,000 for making a chaklis. They sold the chaklis for 22,050 rupees. How much profit did the WSG make? WSG means Women Saving Group. So they have brought the raw material and they make the chaklis and they have sold it. So we have to see how much profit this group get. So let's find. Now see the fourth solution. The cost price of raw material for making chaklis is rupees 15,000 and the selling price of chakli is rupees 22,050. So that means profit equal to selling price minus cost price. So selling price is this and cost price is this much. So what is the answer? 7,050. So here I have done the minus, as you can see here. So therefore the Jijamata WSG group made a profit for rupees 7,050. Now, question 5. Pramod brought 100 bunches of methi greens for rupees 400. In a sudden drop pour, 30 of the bunches on his handcraft got spoiled. He sold the rest at the rate of rupees 5 each. Did he make a profit or a loss of how much? So let's see the question now. 100 bunches of methi is there and he has purchased 400 rupees and 30 bunches get spoiled. One bunches have rupees 5. One bunch methi is having rupees 5. So what they are saying, did he make a profit or a loss? So let's check it out. The cost price of 100 bunches of methi green is 400, as we know. 30 bunches got spoiled. So that means out of 100, 30 bunch get spoiled. How much remains? 100 minus 30, 70 bunches were sold. So the selling price per bunch is rupees 5, as you know. So the selling price of 70 bunches, that means 70 multiplied by 5. How much? 350. So 350 is the selling price. Now, and as you know, the cost price is 400. Now let's write. Here the cost price is more than the selling price. So the sum is of loss. So loss equal to cost price minus selling price. Cost price is 400 and selling price is 350. So 400 minus 350, 50 rupees. So therefore Pramod incurred a loss of rupees 50. Now same way we will see the sixth question. Sharad brought 1 quintal of onions for rupees 2,000. Later he sold them all at the rate of rupees 18 per kg. Did he make a profit or incur a loss? How much was it? So that means Sharad brought 1 quintal of onions for rupees 2000 and he sold 1 kg onion for rupees 18. So let's check how it has make a profit or a loss. So sixth question, a 1 quintal equal to 100 kg. So the cost price of 100 kg of onion is rupees 2000. So the selling price per kg of onion is rupees 18. The given I have written here. So the selling price of 100 kg of onion will be 18 multiplied by 100. It will be 1800. So here the cost price is more than the selling price. So as you can see, cost price is 2000 and selling price is 1800, which we have taken out. So let's write the this sum will be of loss. So formula of loss equal to cost price minus selling price. Cost price 2000 minus 1800. So we have done the minus, we get 200. So therefore Sharad incurred a loss of rupees 200. So now let's see the seventh sum. Kantabai brought 25 saris from a wholesaler merchant for rupees 10,000 and sold them all at rupees 460 each. How much profit did Kantabai get in his transaction? Now as you know, 25 sari Kantabai has taken from wholesaler and for how much? 10,000, and he sold one sari for 460. So did he get profit of how much? So let's see. Seventh, the cost price of 25 sari is rupees 10,000. So the selling price of one sari is 460. So the selling price of 25 sari will be 460 multiplied by 25, you will get 11,500. So that means profit equal to selling price minus cost price. So selling price we have taken out 11,500 minus cost price, which we already know 10,000. So we have done the minus, we get 1,500. So therefore Kantabai got a profit of rupees 1,500. So here we complete the practice set. Thank you students.